No, you all, there's something in his mouth. There's something wrong with this picture. This doesn't even look normal, you all. No, there's something in his mouth. Look at his teeth. They not even look like normal teeth, and his eyes. And if you were to zoom out on this, his like it's got a knot in his head. I've never seen anyone make these type of faces before, and look at the ear. How can this be, you all? I don't really I don't really like to look. Okay, now let's look up here and then look right here. Is this our president? You all, is this our president, Joe Biden? Because if it is, there's something wrong with his mouth. There is something in his mouth that's causing him to make those faces right there. Hello, Jeannie, you all. This is like, it is no, it's like wow, and the eyes, the nose. Look at that. This is too. I've seen him make some pretty wild faces, but this right here is like, I don't know about that, you all. Look at that. They might as well be hanging his tongue out of his mouth, really. It's the only thing's missing is his tongue coming out of his mouth. And that would even look even weirder. Hey, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Every time I see your name, I'm going to say it because I like it. I do like it. Okay, you all, now look at this. This is the video footage. And let me see if I can do it with my hand. I'm going to do it, you all, because I'm thinking you've got to be kidding. Look at that. No. You all, come on. This is our president. He ain't my president, Gina, honey. Yes, it is kind of creepy. Hello. Hello, everyone. There's something wrong with his mouth. There's something in his mouth that's making his mouth do that. Oh my gosh. That is weird. That is weird, you all. That is not presidential faces that we should be looking at right there, you all. It is not. Oh my gosh. I've never seen one like that, you all. Look at this. Look at the different thing. Is wrong with his brain. There's something wrong. Something wrong. At once, I thought it was like a robot or something. And or I thought it was CGI. I thought it was CGI too. And the reason I thought it was CGI, okay, now look at this. Look at the big knots that pop up on the side of his head. You see them? Right there. Look at that. I think I can see through him. If you look at the top of his head, you see the line coming down from the wall? It seems to be right there. That line coming down from the wall is on the top of his head. Let me get my finger on here the way it's supposed to be, because I'm not sure about this. Really, I'm not. I don't even know if it's real. You see how it goes in with his head? Look at that. See the big massive knots. If you're just tuning in, look at that. This looks weird. It's raining. Come on, let's see there's something on his mouth. Gina, what are you doing? I'm trying to do this. It looks so strange. It does look strange. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can see on the side of his face. Yeah, Gina, you're shaking the camera. Okay. You can't see the other half of his face down there at the bottom by his jaw, you see, because it's like, if I can hold this still, I want to see if we can see if it's even there. You might be able to hear the rain on the tin roof. The eyes are empty. They're totally empty. It's an avatar. And then he's got a big knot in his head. Look at that. Now, you don't want to kiss those lips. Trust me, you do not want to. And then they're gone. Then they come out. Then his mouth. No. Yes, no, so the body snatched his body. It's Skeletor. Yes, hello everyone. If you're just tuning in, hello. It's really weird. I don't normally like looking at him, but I thought, you've got to be kidding as you do this. And he was like whispering during this too. During this, if you all seen that, look at this. Look at it. See the knots on his head? Look in his face. Hello. If you're see right there? Doesn't this look fake? Right here? I really do think it's CGI. I'm thinking it's CGI, you are, because that doesn't even look real. His jaw is off. His lips are off. It's totally fake looking. I hope I get water in my 275-gallon tote. I don't think it was supposed to rain, but it's raining. We got some rain, y'all. Let's see this. See, let's see. Look at that. What happened to the wrinkles during that time? What happened? What's popping near his right eyebrow? It's big knots. That's what I'm wondering. What if this is a shape-shifting reptilian or some other type of being, and it's causing that? Oh, the rain is life. That's right, you all. I'm supposed to be gathering some rainwater. I really am. But now I found myself up here looking at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the cheek. You think his tongue, his reptilian tongue, is stuck in the side of his mouth? It's really, really weird. Are his eyes red and then they're black? Let me zoom up, you all. No, his eyes don't even look real. What I should have done is got my little miniature tripod and stuck the phone on here, and you wouldn't see it moving like this. That looks creepy. That looks really weird. Zoom it back. His eyes are empty. And if you've ever looked into someone's eyes that are empty, it's an eerie, eerie feeling. Oh, he's got blue eyes? Oh, I didn't know he had blue eyes. Well, thank you, because now he's got black eyes. I guess whoever's playing him, um, yeah. Oh, he's got black eyes. See those knots in his head? Only thing's missing is a skeleton-like head. It's got bumps all over his face. Is there a species that have bumps all over their face like that, you all? Can you see the bumps down here by his jaw? This could be some kind of an alien species that has taken over our president, is what I'm saying, you all. His body has been body snatched by an alien species. He's got rigid bumps, big old bumps on the side of his jaw, and bumps in his head. His body has been snatched by the looks of this picture. He's got invasion of the body snatchers. And yes, you all. His body's been taken over. And what is that thing called? Them? You think they got it? Look, see all those. Look at that. Why does he got those knots? He should not have knots upside his head. And that would make sense for all the erratic behavior. Like this. Look at this, the raising of the eyebrows because they don't know how to be human. Look at that. Has his eyes blinked very much? Because I don't know. I don't know if his eyes are going to blink. Oh. We went to look at his mouth. I want to look at his lips. I really want to examine his lips. We've got to really examine his lips. Let's see. So I'm sure that there's people who watch this who do CGI and stuff, who maybe they do it. It looks like the colors and stuff, but the knots, they're still knots. That looks creepy. It's a body snatcher. Look at that. I'm gonna zoom back out. Okay. Okay, let's watch. You want to see which video we are examining? We're going to listen to it. I got to make sure I have my sound on, and we're going to listen to the video right here.
Relief. I got them. $1.9 trillion relief so far. They're going to be getting checks in the mail that are consequential this week for childcare. A lot has been happened already, number one. Number two, I'm going to fight like heck to get them the rest of what I think has to be done. And these are really tough decisions, Senator. I don't in any way dismiss what Senator Murphy says about the environment. Don't dismiss it at all. Just remind him, I wrote the bill on the environment. Why would I not be for it? The question is, how much can we get done? Yeah, I'm not being critical, y'all. I really mean this. It was legitimate questions you're asking me. Asking me, well, guess what? Employers can't find workers. I said, yeah, pay them more. This is an employees bargaining chip now. What's happening? They're going to have to compete and start paying hardworking people a decent wage. And by the way,
doesn't look human, you all. And I don't like to have to say this, but when he was first whispering, okay, look at the top of the head. It looked like an alien top of the head from the eyes up. When he was first whispering, I thought it sounded like Trump's voice when Trump sometimes whispers. I don't mean it in no derogatory way, but I thought it sounded like it, that tone. And if that's the case, then AI is doing it, because you can take the AI, you can You can make anybody sing a song. Okay, now let's look at it. He's spun out of he's something. He is something, you all. I want you to listen to this. This is kind of weird.
$1.9 trillion released so far. They're going to be getting checks in the mail that are consequential. $0.9 trillion released so far. They're going to be getting checks in the mail that are $0.9 trillion released so far. They're going to be getting checks in the mail that are consequential. $0.9 trillion released so far. They're going to be getting checks in the mail that are consequential. $0.9 trillion released so far. They're going to be getting checks in the mail that are consequential. $0.9 trillion released so far. They're going to be getting checks in the mail that are consequential. $0.9 trillion released so far. They're going to be getting checks in the mail that are consequential. $0.9 trillion released so far. They're going to be getting checks in the mail that are consequential. $1 billion released so far. They're going to be getting checks in the mail that are consequential. They're going to be getting checks in the mail that are consequential. They're going to be getting checks in the mail that are consequential. They're going to be getting checks.
You all, I can't help it. That kind of sounded like Trump's voice. And if that's the case, AI has totally taken over. Totally taken over and can mimic anything. Yeah. It's this is wild. This is creepy. I don't like it at all. And I'm really leery because when I think that he's been taking over, his body has gotten snatched by an entity, an alien entity, a demon. Look at the eyes of his face. Right? Look at this eyes. If the people that we're looking at, if they're not even in the public eye anymore, and what we're seeing is AI, we're in trouble, you all. There is eyes. Look at his eyes. Gina, you're shaking. I can't help it. My hand ain't holding it steady, you all. It's kind of creepy. It's a skin mask. I don't even know if it's even a real thing. You want me to tell you why I don't know if it's a real thing? Let me come down here to me. Bring me down here. Bring it down, you all. We can bring it down. See, look at the color on the face. That doesn't look like a real face. It doesn't. Hello, you all. Plastic surgery. But wait till you see his hand. Okay, look at this. I wanted to look inside his mouth, see if we can see something in his mouth. Well, we see something in his mouth, and it doesn't even look like a real tongue. It doesn't. Look at the outline of the hair right here. There's a dark area around his head back there, and that would signify the outline of a green screen or something like that, a CGI. Right, because his hair is dark gray. His hair is a gray. Let's see. I want to get to his hand. Look at this right there. This looks like the face of a young individual. Ah. I don't like to zoom up on him. I really don't. See this right here one. Look, I want you to see the face. Let's look at the face. Why is the eye white? The eye should not be white. Look at the mouth right here. Are we looking at a real human being, and or are we looking at AI? Are we? A CGI? Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Is this CGI or is it a body snatcher? Whether it's CGI or a body snatcher, it doesn't look like the president. Let's look at these areas over here. As you zoom up, that's his forehead right there. There is no defined edge. right there. None. None. See the eyes? Let's look in the eyes now. What do you think it is? You think that's normal to see this, even if the video footage is not good? Yeah. It's supposed to be his eyes, and there's bleed over of the color. Total bleed over. I want to get his hand. This is his hand. Look at that hand. That looks like a fake hand. It does. Really fake. He got hit by a windshield wiper in the head. Well, I don't know what he got hit by, but... Okay, now here's another thing of it. Let's look at this one. It's not adding up. This is not a real person. It's not. Then you had to say, who is running the show? See how the camera keeps adjusting? Who is running the show, you all? It looks like a painting. Look along the edges. It looks like a painting. It's kind of smeared over here on the side where his cheek's at, right there. It's not defined. And his hand. Look at his hand. Let me see. Can we get the fuzzy off of it? This is his hand. It's not a clear defining hand. The Terminator Eve malfunction. The Terminator eye malfunction. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. This is, this doesn't feel normal, this thing right here. Look at the fingers. Okay, let's look at it. Does that look like a normal hand, you all? Look at it. And then you're going to look at the face again. Is this too close? Because I don't want to get too close. I want to look at that neck back there. It's not real. It isn't real. Cartoon hand. It is a cartoon hand. Cartoon hand. This looks like a painting. It does look like a painting. Yes, it's Invasion of the Body Snatchers. And I think their body's been taken over, and they could be taken over electronically too. They really could be. Then we got this thing right here. Well, let's look at this hand right here. Well, look, his thumb's got some bleed over from the colors on it. This is his thumb right there. If you have a cell phone and you're looking at this, then you're happy that it's close up so you can see. Look at the white bleed over right here by the microphone and the fingers, and it's like white up here. Here comes the mouth. He's got something in his mouth, and it looks like part of the color on his lip is bleeding off. A demon uses them. Well, we could have demons. Oh, look at this right here. It's not a nice defined edge right here. And if you go up, you can't really see the other half of his face. There's the ear. No. He was long gone. He checked out. There's nothing, there's something gone. Oh, and then look at the eyebrow. It's got a square up here for the eyebrow on the top. No, it doesn't make sense. A lot of what's going on doesn't make sense, you all. None of it. I just want to try to see the dark outline. It really does. It looks fake. All of it. It's like, who is running the country? I don't know what he did. I don't know what he did. Look at that. See, look at the eye. The color is way off. The color on the eye is bleeding over to the top. See, look at that. It's not staying center in the eye. It's like up there at the top. And over here, you all, is this too close up? Because I really don't know. Because I'm looking at it. I want to try to get as much detail so we can see what's going on. Oh, look at that part of the ear. Like that. 5 times 5 is 25. See, that's really, oopsie, fake looking, Gina, honey. What are you doing? I just want to try to look. It looks like they stuck a pencil in his hand. Look, made it look like he was holding a pencil, you all. You see? I don't think he was holding that pencil, but it made it look like he was. Did we already zoom up on this? I think we might had. That's his other hand. And let's look at the microphone. You see the microphone is kind of blurry. It's got different colors on it. It's got some brown on it and some black on it. Oh, Stacey Ribe. Yeah. The tie is kind of colors and stuff. The neck. Okay, now we got this one. Let's see the hands again. It's supposed to be holding a pen, but I don't think it's holding a pen. You can see the bleed. Whoa, now look at that. You all look at the bleed over from the microphone. There should be no red on that microphone at all, but now we're seeing the red on the microphone. This is all CGI, and they can replicate the human, and they can match the voices of anybody on the face of the earth now. They can mimic it. They could even mimic my voice. Look at the microphone. Wow. Bleed over from that microphone, from the thing, and then right here. If you're just tuning in, this is the microphone. This one's got brown on it. Right there, look at the smeariness. It's not a real microphone. And this is not a real microphone either at all. The lapel pin, you could have at least let us see the American flag. You see they like put something on there and did this like that. Let's look at the rest of his face. Oh, you see like this? Look at that. That's his mouth. They didn't get his mouth right. Oh, peep and go, honey. They don't like to tell nobody. They don't. That's okay. That's all right. Whoever is meant to see will see. If you all don't get no notifications from me, you got to come to the main YouTube channel to go look for the live videos, because more than likely it's going to be a live video that is done that they have not notified you of. See, look at that outline glowing. And over here, where his ear is at. Let's look at this spot. Whoa, that's a little too close, Gina. The side of the ear. It kind of blends in, and then back here, I don't know what's going on right up here. No idea. But up at the top, you can see the yellow is bleeding in with the hair of his head, not by the head of my chinny chin chin, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. So he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house in. This is what it looks like. Up on closer examination, this is what we've got right here of the mouth. I know I don't like to look at it. It's like a hole in his throat. He's got a hole in his throat. Yeah, he does. Got a little black smearing going on. Look at it. It's getting on the white of the collar right there. You can see the eyes again. You got some smearing right there. You see right here in the left eye, the bleed over from the color used on his skin is reaching down into the black of his eye. And this is not good either. AI is getting sloppy. And this is the brows. Oh, goodness gracious, you all. This is like, you've got to be kidding. Let's see some more yellow on your face. Let's see your eyes. Look, the camera's even trying to zoom up on him. It's trying to recognize who this is right here. The camera's just trying to focus. I think the camera is trying to do facial recognition and it doesn't recognize the face. See how it keeps doing what it's doing? It's trying to recognize it. Look at the spillover in the eye again, the gray. Total spillover. I'm really beginning to believe that the people that used to exist, they may be underground or they're just gone. Because they very well could be. Look at this part, y'all. Look at this. Yeah. Okay, we got that. Now let's do this one. Looks normal, but we want to zoom up a little and see. Look at that eyes. Oopsie, sorry. Like you got stuff coming down out of the eyes. Yeah, it's robot and stuff. I really do think it's all CGI. It's virtual. Hologram, not holograms, but virtual stuff. Totally virtual. They told artificial intelligence to create Joe Biden and have him say stuff. And I think that's what it did. Look at the yellow on the top of the head. The smearingness here. And you all, there are people who do not want to hear stuff like this at all. They do not want to hear anything like this whatsoever. And they'll get very offended for the mere fact that you're showing something like this. Now let's check out the microphone again. Let's see if there's some green in it too. It's blurred in with the shirt. This one has brown on it all the time. So there, you don't got a brown microphone and a black microphone. You just don't have it. Did we do this already? Right there. We could have, if you're all just tuning in. I think I have reached the end of my stuff. I think I have. I don't think I got any things to go back on at all, but this was stemming from a video right here, and I'll let you listen to it. Okay, because you're going to see and listen to what he says. Listen to the voice. Listen to the voice of him. Hopefully it doesn't distort it too much.
I got them $1.9 trillion relief so far. They're going to be getting checks in the mail that are consequential this week for childcare. A lot has been happened already, number one. Number two, I'm going to fight like heck to get them the rest of what I think has to be done. And these are really tough decisions, Senator. I don't in any way dismiss what Senator Murphy says about the environment. Don't dismiss it at all. Just remind him, I wrote the bill on the environment. Why would I not be for it? The question is, how much can we get done? Yeah, I'm not being critical, y'all. I really mean this. It was legitimate questions you're asking me. Asking me, well, guess what? Employers can't find workers. I said, yeah, pay them more. This is an employees bargaining chip now. What's happening? They're going to have to compete and start paying hardworking people a decent wage. And by the way,
It's really weird. It's real weird, you all of it. It doesn't make sense. I mean, it is. If you know it's the technology is so advanced, they don't need humans anymore. They don't need actors anymore either. They don't need anybody like that. No more. Why the Hollywood people see it's just like Sabrina. Just like Sabrina right here from the Pentagon press briefing. She gave the briefing, and look at her. She's the deputy press secretary right there. And look at it. Something is happening big time. Yeah, that's her. We did a video on this. You can find it under Pentagon press secretary. And look at this. When this part of the video played with her, those eyes were literally looking straight at us. It's as if the AI, even though this was a pre-recorded video right here on the Pentagon from defense.gov, like a week old, when we went to go play it and go back frame by frame, it is as if the AI on the other end came alive and it turned its eyes looking at us, is what it did. It turned its eyes looking at us, you all. Shapeshifter, there's no blinking. How can people not see it? See, watch it. The Wheel of Time. Well, I don't know what the Wheel of Time is, you all, but this is, that was her right there. I'm going to be going, you all. I am. I'm going to get back to this right here. This is where I started, and there's something wrong with his mouth. He's got something in his mouth. I'm going to go, and thank you all for tuning in. And with that being said, y'all give this video a thumbs up. If you do not get a notification, 9.99 times out of 10, you will not get a notification. The majority of the traffic to this channel is only browse. That's it, browsing. There's not even a 0.005% of the 143,000 on this channel that even get to view. And if they do, we don't know about it. We don't. They don't want us to share things like this. You're supposed to be distracted, and you're supposed to be sharing happy things, not things like this at all. So I'm going to come here every day and look throughout the day and check the channel and to see if there's any new videos that have been added. Really do that, or otherwise you're not going to find out. You're not. I'll be back on around 8:30 tonight. At 8:30 every night I will be on here. So thank you to all the new members, and thank you for the subscribers. Y'all give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for your comments. We gotta stay alert, and you may try to warn people. They're not going to listen. You're just wasting your breath. It's like casting your pearls before the swine or something like that. No, don't waste your breath and your energy. It's about at that point, the majority of people who are supposed to wake up have already awakened, and you're probably not going to be able to wake very many more up at all. So, with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Love you.